Hi friends, it is Coach Athena here with Vegan Proteins, and today we are going to talk about overcoming gym anxiety. We have all been there where we are just so pent up with anxiety that we won't even walk into a gym because our minds are just racing with all the things that could happen that we don't want to happen. So today we are going to talk about how to overcome that. Tip number 1, I highly recommend going into the gym with a plan, making sure that you know what you are going to be doing. Whether you have a coach, a personalized program, or something you found online, go into the gym with a plan. And it's always okay to change your workout if needed. If someone's using the machine that you wanted to use, if someone's using the weights that you wanted to use, it's always okay to do something else and or wait for them to be done. If you're able to, I highly recommend going with a friend. It can be so rewarding to be on a journey of fitness and wellness together. So if that's something that you're able to do, I would absolutely recommend it, but I know that's not in everyone's ability. So that is just something that I love. I love going to the gym with friends. It is so rewarding to me. It motivates me. It makes it a lot more fun for me. So that's something I recommend if you're able to. Find a buddy that's willing to do these things with you and someone who's willing to be consistent, someone that you know is going to work hard and that you are going to be able to push each other, and not someone who is going to be a little more lax and, like, oh, we don't need to go anymore, like, we don't need to go today. Try to find someone who's going to push you past, the limits that you might not think are even achievable yet. If you have the option, I highly recommend going when it's not the peak hours, so not in the morning and not after work. Those are the highest hours. Usually the afternoon at my gym, I would say it's usually pretty cleared out by like 9 to 10 a.m. up until about 3 p.m. and then it starts to get really busy and then starts to fall down probably around 9 p.m. Familiarizing yourself with the equipment in the gym, familiarizing yourself with the different weights, and being comfortable with looking at videos while you're at the gym. I watch videos while I'm at the gym. If I don't know how to do something, I will pull it up on YouTube and have no problem. Asking for help can also be an option. If someone is at the front desk and willing to help. A lot of gyms have personal trainers, so there's always option for people to ask, but I know that can be a little nerve-wracking. So if YouTube is something that you're able to use, which most people are, I highly recommend YouTubing a video. If you're not sure how to use it, it can just make you feel a little bit more comfortable going into it, and also recognizing that it's okay if you do something wrong. It is okay. I've done lots of exercises completely wrong, and then I go with a friend and they're like, that's not how you do that, and I'm like, oh. So it's okay to mess up. That's how you learn. That's how you're going to grow. No one starts from level 100. Everyone started from ground zero. So just remember that it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to ask questions. And also it's okay to use YouTube. It's okay to use Google. I use it all the time. Tip number 5, put some music on that's going to make you feel good, that's going to hype you up, that's going to give you energy. I, for one, love just any kind of upbeat music, especially music with lyrics that just like speak to me and make me feel good. Like, I'll be moving and grooving in the gym and it just becomes my entire own world. Like, nobody's there. This is my world and I'm just working out in it. Another thing that I would recommend is gradually increasing your exposure. So, you don't have to go your first day ever at the gym and you're trying to be at, level 100 that you see online where everyone's just like working out super hard. They're pushing themselves completely. If you don't go to the gym and if you haven't been to the gym in a long time, you do not have to push yourself that hard. You do not have to, overstimulate yourself when you're already feeling so much anxiety or just so much overwhelm. Just get into the gym. Look at what's around. Do a walk around. I still do walk arounds at my gym because sometimes I forget that certain things are there. Just walk around and look at all the different equipment. Play around, use it like a playground. Anytime I visit a new gym, It is a playground to me. I will just try everything that I don't have at my gym, or just different things. A lot of people have different kinds of equipment or different kinds of brands, and I'll just go in there like it's a freaking jungle gym and I will try everything. And is it the most effective workout? Absolutely not. But do I enjoy it? Absolutely. And it's a great way to familiarize yourself so that you can have fun and enjoy it and get comfortable with being there. You're not going to feel comfortable if you don't know what anything is, where anything is, how to use anything. So it's so important to familiarize yourself with the equipment that's at your gym already. Set realistic expectations. If you do not go to the gym at all, it is not realistic to then try to go 5 times a week for 1 hour. Set the habit slowly. Start going to the gym for 2 to 3 days, 30 minutes at a time per week, and then you can increase your volume as you go. There's no need to start on level 100 when you are a beginner or someone who just hasn't been to the gym in a long time. It's okay to start slowly. I know social media likes to lie and say,
you need to be here, you need to be here, you need to do this, blah, 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 blah.
No, start at your own pace. That is totally acceptable. Do whatever you need to feel comfortable. Allow yourself to be a little vulnerable and trying something new that you might not necessarily be comfortable with. And I know it can be overwhelming. I know it can be scary. I know everyone's thinking like,
I don't want them to look at me, and people are gonna look at me, people are going to record me.
99% of people are in the gym focusing on themselves. Most people are not judging you for being there. I'm not going to pretend like there aren't people who aren't cruel, and like some people can be mean. A lot of people have anxiety and they have scenarios in their head. So what I recommend doing is thinking of your worst case scenario. What is the absolute worst case scenario that could happen at the gym? Maybe somebody says something mean to you. Maybe somebody asks you a question. Maybe somebody tries to check your form without you asking them. Maybe someone takes a video of you, or whatever it is. Think of your absolute worst case scenario. Think about how you would deal with it. How would you handle that situation? Figure it out ahead of time. Cope ahead so that you're ready. So let's say someone does try to correct your form. Think about what are the things that you would do in that moment. Maybe you would just say, thank you, I appreciate that you're trying to help me, but I don't really want any advice right now. Or maybe you would think, now that you're coping ahead, you know what, I think I'd be really annoyed with that, but I will take any help that I can get. So I will be direct and I'll be appreciative. We can think about the things ahead of time so we can plan for them. You are just as worthy to show up in that gym as anybody else. So I hope these tips were helpful. I know it can be anxiety inducing, but I promise you it will be so worth it, because with the cope ahead, what you can also do is think about the absolute best case scenario. What is the best case scenario with showing up at the gym? Maybe you have an absolutely amazing time and you actually enjoy your workout, and a couple of weeks later you see progress. A year or 2 later you see a complete transformation. There are so many benefits to working out, and specifically strength training, which the majority of people aren't able to do without a gym because most people don't have a lot of weights. I'm gonna leave it at this. I hope these tips were helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share with all your friends, and have a beautiful day.